Welcome to the Buldak cheese experience. For when you want your dinner to be the exact same color as a traffic cone, the internet calls this the mild one. That's a cute joke, but your tongue will tell a different story. The cheese powder tries its best to hide the pain, but the red sauce always wins in the end. It's salty, it's processed, and it tastes like a midlife crisis. If you're eating geiki, you're clearly not here for the aesthetic. The smell is a mix of soy sauce and pure, unadulterated aggression. The consensus online is that this is the real deal for spice lovers. It's salty, it's savory, and it's roughly 10 times hotter than it looks. Pro tip: keep some ice cubes nearby to rub on your tongue afterwards. Welcome to the Indomie vegetable flavor. Because it has a picture of a lime and a leek on the bag, we're all going to pretend this is a salad. The internet calls this the refreshing choice, which is a nice way of saying it's for people who aren't currently trying to set their mouths on fire with Buldak. It's light, it's citrusy, and it has enough MSG to make you see through time. It's the perfect meal for when you want to feel clean while eating a brick of fried noodles. Stay green, you beautiful disasters. If you're eating geiki kimchi, you probably have a very high tolerance for drama. The smell is unmistakable. It's bold, it's punchy, and it lets everyone in the building know exactly what you're doing. The consensus online is that the sour-spicy combo is addictive. It's the ultimate wake-up call for your digestive system. Pro tip: keep the windows open unless you want your house to smell like a spicy pickle factory for a week. 10 out of 10 for the tongue, 0 out of 10 for your breath afterward. If eating the Indomie spicy gourmet, you clearly have superior taste. Or you just really like noodles that taste like 20 different spices at once? The consensus online is that this is the best kept secret of the Indomie family. It's got the heat, it's got the sweet, and it's got enough oil to make your kitchen glow in the dark. Pro tip: fry an egg and place it on top to pretend you're a food influencer. It's rich, it's zesty, and it's roughly 5,000% better than it has any right to be. 10 out of 10 for flavor, 1 out of 10 for your health. If you're eating Smoky Korean BBQ, you're probably just a Maggi loyalist looking for a thrill. The smell is actually pretty great, like a campfire in a vegetable garden. The flavor is a mix of soy sauce, sugar, and mystery smoke. Reviewers say it's a top-tier midnight snack because it doesn't leave you crying in the kitchen at 2 a.m. It's simple, it's savory, and it's about as Korean as a croissant. But hey, it's cheap, it's fast, and it's better than eating plain toast for the third night in a row. Enjoy your smoky noodles. Welcome to the Indomie chicken flavor, the ramen that raised an entire generation of broke students and tired adults. The internet calls this a classic. I call it the reason your blood pressure is slightly elevated. It's simple, it's salty, and it tastes exactly like the year 1995. There's no hell sauce or lava powder here, just pure, unadulterated chicken seasoning. It's the culinary equivalent of wearing sweatpants. Unimpressive to look at, but feels exactly right. Behold, the geiki cheese pack. For people who want their noodles to look like liquid gold and feel like a direct sunburn. Reviewers say the flavor is bold. That's code for it smells like a snack factory and tastes like a spicy dare. It's creamy, it's salty, and the spice hits your throat the second you stop chewing. It's the perfect choice for when you want to join the spicy noodle trend, but you also have a deep, emotional connection to cheese. If you're eating mom's mee hot and spicy, you've officially graduated from the basic stuff. The smell is incredible, lots of garlic, lots of onion, and a hint of impending doom. The consensus online is that the texture is top tier. The noodles are springy enough to slap the spicy sauce onto your cheeks while you eat. It's the ultimate guilty pleasure for people who want flavor over pure pain. It won't make you cry as much as the 3x spicy, but it will definitely make you reconsider your life choices by the last bite. Enjoy the warmth. Welcome to Polo Jajangmyeon, the only meal that doubles as a permanent stain for your favorite white t-shirt. The internet calls this the luxury black bean noodle because the sauce packet is heavier than your phone. It's not spicy, it's just deep. It tastes like fermented soybeans and pure, unadulterated umami. It's the perfect meal for when you want to look like a goth kid while you eat. Stay dark, you legends. Behold, the non-seam tumba. For when you can't decide between Korean street food and an Italian restaurant. Reviewers say this is the ultimate comfort bowl. That's code for it's basically liquid cheese with a kick. It's got a creamy, peppery sauce that clings to the noodles like it's afraid of letting go. The spice is there, but it's been muffled by a pillow of dairy. It's the perfect choice for people who find the original shin too aggressive and need a creamy buffer. You like your food to fight back with a hint of citrus. This is for you. The habanero lime flavor is for the Buldak fans who thought the original was too boring. It's basically a high-speed collision between a lime grove and a volcano. The smell is actually incredible, but don't let that fool you. It's a trap. A delicious, acidic, mouth-numbing trap. It's the perfect meal for when you want to feel like a gourmet chef. While crying over a bowl of instant noodles? Stay hydrated, friends. Behold, the cream carbonara. The ramen for people who want to drown their taste buds in a sea of heavy cream. The internet consensus is that this flavor is the elite choice, mainly because it's the only one that doesn't feel like you're swallowing a lit match. It's basically the original carbonara's thicker, richer, and more popular sibling. The sauce is so thick it could probably be used as wallpaper paste. It's sweet, it's buttery, and it's the ultimate guilty pleasure for people who aren't ready for the 3x spicy. Welcome to the Nissan Army stew. Because someone decided that one flavor wasn't enough, so they threw the entire pantry into a cup. The internet calls this authentic Bootage J vibes. I call it a salty masterpiece of confusion. It's got kimchi, it's got meat-flavored bits, and it has a broth that's trying to do 10 things at once. It's the perfect meal for when you can't decide what you want, so you just choose everything. Stay chaotic, you legends. Welcome to the Rose Buldak, the ramen that can't decide if it wants to be an elegant pasta or a biohazard. The internet is obsessed with this one because it's gentle. Sure, if your idea of gentle is a slightly softer punch to the face. It's basically the carbonara's more expensive-looking cousin who went to study abroad in Italy. The sauce is thick, the flavor is pink, and the heat is actually tolerable. It's the perfect meal for people who want to participate in the trend without losing their dignity. Behold, the ramen for people who want a 5-star experience but only have $2. The Truffle Carbonara is basically a regular noodle bowl that went on a semester abroad in Paris. The smell hits you before you even peel back the lid. It's that distinct truffle aroma that says, I have a high-limit credit card even if your bank account says otherwise. The sauce is surprisingly creamy and the truffle flavor is aggressive. It's the perfect meal for when you want to feel like a food critic while sitting in your pajamas. If you're watching this and planning to eat the 3x spicy buldak, please make sure your will is updated. This is the only ramen that fights you back and wins every single time. Most people describe the experience as painful, blinding, and a mistake. The noodles are thick and bouncy, which just gives them more surface area to hold onto the liquid fire. Don't drink water. It only makes the fire angry. Just accept your fate and embrace the heat. 10 out of 10 for the challenge. 0 out of 10 for your survival rate. Enjoy the burn.